this book has been 20 years in the making. It goes back a long way. Do you want me to give you a longer answer?
Let's go for it.
Okay, let's go for it. When I was at university, that's a while ago.
What did you study?
I did teaching. I did arts, dip ed, Sydney University. Got involved in the AFS group. Really, really grateful for that grounding. And I really am very grateful for that grounding. But I was asked as a young Christian male in particular, why are you not going into Christian ministry? That was a question. And if I couldn't give a valid answer to that, then I should have gone into it. Now, in a sense, that was good, and I'm grateful for it, because I became a minister, I've become a missionary, I've become a Bible college principal, so I guess I've gone into Christian ministry. But there's an implication in that question, which is that other people have not gone into Christian ministry, and that just didn't resonate with me. And in our modern world, where we're living in a world now, 30, 40 years after I left university, where we're all decrying and saying the fact that the media is controlling society, or, as we've seen very recently in the New South Wales Parliament, medical practice is not going according to Christian values, where many parents are saying, I can't send my kids to the local school. I'm just wondering if we had a different message back there 30 years ago, and we actually said that being in the media and being in education or being in medicine is valid Christian ministry, and we want to, in our churches, empower people within that ministry, we might be living in a bit of a different world today. So I value it. I believe that the call of God upon my life was to do the things that I'm doing. But I think that God calls other people to do other things. And I think we need to have validity in that. So that then leads into a worldview. And the worldview that talks about the only thing in life that is important is for people to become Christians and go to heaven when they die, and the things of the world, like education and medicine and engineering and architecture, and I could keep going, don't matter. Go back to an understanding of how we understand the earth. And the more and more over the last several decades, as I've read the scriptures, I've seen that the scriptures talk about new heavens and new earth. And it talks about the fact that when God made the world, it was very good, and he delighted in it. And he delights when his creatures delight in the things of the world. And there is this thing called the righteousness of God, which is about access to heaven, but it's not just about access to heaven. God is a God who is concerned for righteousness and justice and healing and compassion in his world. And I don't know, something's happened in the last 200 years in evangelical Christianity and even Reformed Christianity where we've lost that. It was pretty strong in the time of the Puritans, but we've lost it a bit. And so that really motivated me to do something here. But there was something else. Sorry, this is a long answer. But there was something else that also motivated me. That in the academy of theologians, the world in which I live, lots of people are writing on this sort of stuff. And they're talking about the Greek and textual variants and all that sort of stuff. But I wanted to write a book that anybody could pick up and read. And actually I found that really challenging, to actually have something that is accessible and that's not too long, and that people can read and say, hey, what I'm doing in God's world has value because God values the earth and is going to renew it. So that's what motivated me to write the book.